some exciting stuff going on and that I wanted to be able to share with you guys. Let's see. This morning, we are actually announcing we're having a webinar, and I'm trying to get that date here for you guys so that I can get you guys that invite. It's really cool to be able to get onto a free webinar to understand how it is that people are learning how to create passive income online and being able to learn how to create those six figures with an online business. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and get you guys the day and time to the webinar. Let's see here. We're going to go and look for that for you guys. So on Thursday, we're going to be having a webinar. So I'm actually sending out and extending that invite to you guys. Thursday is going to be when we're going to be doing the webinar. And I had to change up the schedule this morning a little bit. Generally, I'm here just a tad bit earlier. And let's see here. How do I put this like without me breaking down, right? So we had uh, an adjustment. Sometimes things become unexpected and things happen. And what happened is our Siberian Husky is having a little bit of issues, and there's only certain things that we could do to help him out. And what happened was I had to take him to the park this morning because if it's like his last days, then we have to kind of do something for him. But we're trying to figure out all of our options for our pup. And when you have like unexpected things that come up, again, this is one of the biggest reasons why I am doing what I'm doing, and I am growing. We have to find that alternative thing of how to be able to learn how to create that passive income, how it works. That's one of the reasons why this is like good for me, is because of those unexpected things that come up. So on Thursday, we're going to be having a webinar. And if you have been curious and wanting to know how it is that people are building income online, this is probably one of the reasons why you're seeing this page. On Thursday, we are going to be having a webinar. It's a live webinar, and you can get the invite. I'm more than happy to send you guys the invite of the webinar. I know I normally come on here a little bit earlier, but we have a Siberian Husky, and he's having issues, and we are kind of in the process of trying to figure out what our options are. Sometimes we have those unexpected things that come up, and as much as it's hard to talk about it, but so on Thursday, we are going to be having a webinar. And I just want to extend an invite for anybody who's coming through and who is wanting to learn what it is and how to create passive income online. And let me know where you guys are coming in from. Hi, I appreciate the hellos. Let me know where you guys are coming through. So I know there's a lot of unexpected things that come up in our lives, right? An unexpected expense. We are all working, and we're all probably, some of you guys are getting ready for work, and you guys are troopers for coming on and juggling life and jobs and all kinds of stuff, right? You guys are those hard workers that are working probably 45, 50 hours a week. If you're seeing this, that's probably you, and you're probably trying to find that breathing room, because finding breathing room can be very difficult. And when you are just spinning your wheels and you're working so many hours and you're still not able to get ahead, it doesn't make any sense. And the math just doesn't add up. So on Thursday, when you guys are coming through, we're going to be having a free webinar. And I feel it's important that you guys get the information that you need in order to base a decision on whether or not starting an online business and doing and learning how an online business works and understanding how it is that people are creating six figures in 6 months. And I didn't think it was possible. I was skeptical and I didn't understand it. But I extend an invite. It's a very good starting point because it's free information and it's half an hour that you guys can access a free webinar, and it doesn't hurt to understand how it is. If you guys need to get the link, the links are in my bio, or you could just go to BillDailyPayWithGloria.com, drop your email, and just get the invite. And you're able to get not only the invite to the webinar on Thursday, I can send it directly to your inbox. You have to look for it because sometimes it can go to spam or it can go to another folder. You also can get the blueprint. And the blueprint helps you understand how it is to build passive income with a 2 hour schedule. And a 2 hour schedule, and people think 2 hours, how is that even possible, right? How can you do 2 hours and be able to create a six-figure income? I didn't understand it when a friend of mine was talking about it on another app. I didn't get it. But I accessed that blueprint, and you can access the blueprint, BillDailyPayWithGloria.com. It's that easy. Go to Bill Daily Pay, have the blueprint sent directly to your inbox, and I can also send you the invitation to the webinar. How is it that people are creating income online? And one of the reasons why I do it is because we get unexpected things that happen, right? I got sick last year. Now, today, I have to kind of make a decision on what is going to be the best course for my dog. I have a Siberian Husky, and he's going through it. Hi, good morning. And to base a decision just because of finances or because you may or may not have it, it doesn't make any sense. But for his sake, I hope that any procedure that we can do, that we can get it done, right? So there's a lot of things that come up, and learning how it is that people are building and earning every single day, I feel it's important to share that, and being able to access information that is not going to cost anything to get free access to information. So if you guys are wanting to learn how it is that people are learning how to build an online business, that's what this is for. And then you're able to go ahead and access that information. You go to BillDailyPayWithGloria.com, and then you're able to go ahead and hello, good morning. You're able to go ahead and put your email in the box, and I'll show you guys successes. I'll show you the webinar. I will show you guys, and normally I'm on just a tad bit earlier and sooner. I just didn't quite able to get here. We took the pups to the park this morning, and we wanted to spend some time with one of our pups that we might not have today. We're trying to make a decision and figuring out what's going to be the best course to do for him. But here, trying to just share with you guys the webinar that's happening on Thursday and getting you guys an invite to it. Let's go ahead and show you guys the invite and get you guys an invite to that webinar on Thursday. How to get that invite, I'm going to show you how to get the invite, which is free information. You guys can base your decision on, what it is. It's just what you need to, it's building an online business, not for everybody, but it is for a lot of us. And people want to know, people want to understand how it is that people are building six-figure incomes with digital products. And I'm just here to kind of just bluntly just tell you guys, you just access information, you're able to do your research, you're able to see that predictions for digital products and goods and AI and everything. In 2026, it's going to be in the trillions. I don't know what I searched. I was thinking, I did some sort of search, and I don't know what I was searching, but I had gotten some prediction of $136.6 billion, which I did a different search, right? I did the search on digital products and what the prediction was for digital products. So I don't know where I got the 136.6 billion. So I was like, that number doesn't seem right. I have to look and see what the number is and where it's at, right? So I did the search, and it's actually supposed to be in the trillions. And I thought, wait a minute. So what did I search the last time? I could have probably searched product goods or digital goods, but it actually is supposed to be predicted to be in the trillions. So that was kind of interesting, right? How there's this wave of digital products, and the digital products industry, if you can get on board and you get on board, right, it's supposed to be in the trillions now. So my bad. And I had said it in other videos, And I thought, what did I search? I don't understand what it is that I was looking at, or what did I, I gave you guys some numbers, but I was like, what is it that I searched, right? Okay, so let's get you guys an invite to okay, let's see here. We're gonna get you guys an invite to the webinar, and then we're gonna get you an invite to the blueprint so you guys can access the blueprint. So you guys are able to do that. You can attend the webinar, which is information on how to build an online business and how it is. Let's see, what is going to be the topic? Let's find you guys the topic because I think it's cool to be able to get the topic for you guys. Let me find it for you. Okay, so it's the walkthrough on the legacy builders and how families are building an automated income. So I think the webinar is a really good starting point for you guys. You guys are able to learn how it is that a lot of people are having successes with being able to build an online business. And so we're going to look inside of how it works. You're also going to get the 3-pillar blueprint, and then you're going to understand a little bit and who it's actually for, because there's a lot of people who are looking to make ends meet, and being able to take care of the unexpected, trying to build an online business and trying to understand a starting point. A lot of people, there's this confusion. We don't know where to start. I'll tell you one thing is trying to make ends meet and trying to pay that bill. That's a struggle. And for me personally, I didn't know kind of where to start. I wanted to do something online. I wanted to start an online business. I have tech skills, but I don't know what I want to do or how to get started, or how is it that people are making money on being able to, how are people learning? What are they learning that I don't know on how to create a business online? So there was all these questions. When my friend shared it online, I wanted to understand what it is that people were doing to be able to create a payday of $10,000 a day, or in a couple of days, or in a few days. People are actually doing that. How is in the heck are they doing that? And they like kind of gatekeep and they don't really say. So, and if you guys are wanting the blueprint right away and you can't stay through, you can go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. It's on my shirt. It's on the links are in my bio. You can find it. And then just drop your email and I'll send you the information. There's no gatekeeping. I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. And if I don't have a answer to a question, I will make sure I get one. I'll dig and I'll find out and I'll get you guys we're not hiding anything. We're pretty upfront on being able to show you guys, help you guys answer questions that you may have. I'm here for that reason. And that's why I try to show up for you guys every day, and try to be able to get you guys answers to any questions that you have. Now, on Thursday is the webinar, and I'm extending that invitation for you. It's free information. It doesn't hurt for people to understand how people are building an online business, how it works, a starting point. The topic on Thursday is going to be how families are building an automated income. And if you're on the page, you're probably, working too many hours, tired and overworked, stressed out, because I know it's stressful and I know it's a lot of work. And, spending all that time with family, or not being able to spend time with family, that's kind of a kicker too. So on Thursday, I don't know the time yet. So, but it doesn't matter. You guys will get the information and you're able to go ahead and um, be able to register to get uh, the webinar invite. So just go ahead and just go to the link in my bio and/or builddailypaywithgloria.com. You're going to drop your email, and then I can show you guys where you're going to go, because I think that's kind of important. So you guys can kind of make sure that you're on the page and that you're in the right area or whatnot. So let me go ahead and let's see here. Let me move this off the screen because that clutters that. Let's see here. Oh, let's end that one because that one is crazy. Okay. So that got removed. There you go. That kind of fills up the screen a little bit too much. Okay, well, let's go ahead and turn this around here. All right, so I'm going to show you guys let's see here. We're going to flip it over and show you guys the page where you're going to go, being able to access the blueprint, being able to access. So the webinar is the topic, like I mentioned. We're having that webinar and it's on Thursday. So you're able to get the invite. It's a free invite and you can get access to that. How families are building automated income. So when you go to access the blueprint, let's see here. We are going to remove that because that's not needed. Here is how you're going to access the blueprint and the webinar invite. You're going to go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. And then from there, you're going to go here, and this page will take you um, you're going to drop your email on this page. So right here is where you're going to go to get the blueprint. So not you're going to get 2 for 1 really. And it's free access. You guys can learn how it is that people are having successes and how they're building an online business with a 2-hour schedule. Now, the webinar will be on Thursday. So you guys are able to get the webinar access as well. And then, of course, we do the community wins. I try to this is Daryl. He's already made over 600K. I believe in 2 years, because he started back in January 2024. He's already hit the 700K mark in 2 years. So obviously there are successes and people are having successes with an online digital business and learning how to create passive income. The webinar is on Thursday. If you guys want the invite to the webinar and learning what it is that Daryl is doing, and what all of us are doing, you go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. You're able to get an invite to the webinar, and the webinar is on a walkthrough on the legacy builders. You're able to see inside. It's hosted by Michelle, and you're able to see and take a look inside on what it is that people are doing to create those 6-figure incomes. You go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. You're going to end up landing on this page, and then you're going to be able to drop your email here and you're able to get the invite. And you're able to also have access to the blueprint. So you're going to get a 2-for-1, which is super cool. And then you're going to be able to see success stories of how we are able to learn how to create 6 figures. Christina Bell, she actually just hit the 6-figure mark. Being able to plug in and learn the 2-hour schedule. And then we have Daryl, who started in January of 2024. And he's actually now at over 700K. So there are a lot of success stories, as being able to plug in and learn the 2-hour schedule. Webinars Thursday, get that invite. Happy to answer any questions that you guys have. If you're seeing it, if you're seeing my page, most likely it's because you have been curious on how it is that an online business works. You have been trying to figure out how to pay that bill. Because even though a lot of us are working 40 hours, 50 hours, and we're just constantly working, it just doesn't seem like we're able to get ahead. And there's a lot of folks, who are in need of wanting to learn, create passive income. Sometimes people come in as like, hey, I'm going to do this part-time and I'm going to try to figure this out. Then it becomes where you're making a $1,400 a day and then you're just growing a business right from there. And you're able to grow an online business and learn it applying a 2-hour schedule. So that's what I was here to share. I'm not going to be on here for very long. I do have to get to another appointment, but I was excited that the fact that I was able to come on and being able to share with you guys the invite. I'll try to maybe come on later on today and being able, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it today, but I'm hoping that later on today, I'm also going to be able to come on and being able to extend that webinar invite to be able to access that information. Again, if you guys haven't already accessed the information, go to builddailypaywithgloria.com. The links are in my bios or on my page. You're able to find the information, and it's free access. And I'm here to be able to help you guys in your journey on being able to create and learn how it is to create passive income online, how to be able to apply your 2 hour schedule, and then how it's just automated, being able to learn that the whole machine is just an automated machine, and you're going to be able to understand a little bit more and get into how it is that people are learning to create that online income. So I do appreciate your guys' time. I'm very doing this for just a short web live today, but I will. If you haven't seen my videos, you'll get a lot of the information in the videos as well. And then I am very excited to be able to share with you guys. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and then hopefully we'll see you guys here later on. Okay, talk to you later. Take care.